Hi everybody, I'm Thomas from Backscatter, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to install the quick release system for the Backscatter M52 wide-angle lens and the TG7's PT059 housing. I'll also cover how to install the lens holder on the Backscatter wide double-handle tray arch plate as well. The quick release system allows you to easily burp the lens and quickly swap between macro and wide angle on a single dive, which is one of the greatest strengths of the TG7. This can be done with just a push of a button and a quarter turn rather than completely threading the lens on and off. The quick release system also protects threading on the housing and lens from wear. We're going to go over installing this equipment step by step. If you run into any snags, give us a call or email us and we can help out. Before we get started, we need all the parts in front of us. This includes the OM System PT059 housing, Backscatter M52 wide-angle lens, quick release adapter for the lens, the quick release base for the housing, fiber optic cable adapter, quick release base for the arch, and the arch adapter to mount the lens holder. First, let's get the housing set up. We'll need to remove the stock flash cover on the housing and replace it with our new cable adapter. We need to do this since the stock adapter will not fit once the quick release base is attached to the housing. The cable adapter only has a single plug, so you'll need a dual fiber optic cable if you'd like to use two strobes. You will need a small Phillips head screwdriver to remove the screws, then simply swap out the stock part for the new adapter. Next, let's attach the quick release base to the housing. To do this, line up the adapter on the front of the housing. Make sure the release tab is located near the top of the housing so it's easy to reach. Then, assemble by using the included mount base tool to tighten the base to the housing. The mount base tool has two pieces, a handle and a wrench. The handle presses to the wrench from the top. To tighten down the base piece to the housing, first line up the pins on the mount base tool with the holes on the base piece, then tighten the base piece by rotating the mount base tool clockwise. The base should tighten down smoothly. If there is any resistance, it could be cross-threaded. If this is the case, remove the mount base and start again. With the base tightened down, pull on it and make sure it's completely tight and secured to the housing. Now, let's add the adapter to the lens. First, we'll need to remove the stock 52mm threads in order to replace it with the quick release mount. Make sure your model of M52 lens has removable threads. Some of the older models do not have these and cannot use the quick release adapter. Now use the included Allen key to remove the bolts and take the threaded adapter off. Then line up the guide pins on the adapter with the non-threaded holes on the lens and seat it into place. Now tighten the screws back into place using the Allen key. To attach the lens to the base on the housing, line up the white hash mark with the mark on the base and then turn it clockwise into place. If the shade is out of alignment, just twist it until the larger shades are at 12 and 6 o'clock. To release the lens, press the gray button, then rotate counterclockwise. Our last step will be attaching the lens holder to the arch. This way we can store our M52 lens in a safe place when switching to shoot macro. First, let's look at the lens holder. If the lens holder has a silver nut in the middle, we will need to remove this before we carry on. To remove it, use the Allen key or a small screwdriver to push it out from the bottom of the lens holder. We try to remove these before shipping, and if your adapter does not have one, you can skip this step. Next, we'll get the mount adapter and place it on the arch. The adapter has two sets of guide pins. The ones facing the flat edges of the adapter are placed downwards on the arch, while the pins that are diagonally oriented towards the corners face upwards and connect to the lens holder. Now press the adapter down on the arch and line up the upward-facing guide pins with the lens holder, and then press the lens holder into place. Next, tighten down the screw from the top of the lens holder down into the arch using the Allen key and make sure it is tight. With that, you're all set and ready to use the quick release system, making burping your lens or switching from wide angle to macro a breeze. If you have any questions, give us a call or send us an email and we'll help you out. I'm Thomas from Backscatter, and I'll see you next time.